I'm Jared Anderson. I'm a commercial real estate broker, and my team and I specialize in selling apartment buildings and development land throughout the Seattle region. Recently, the Wall Street Journal came out with an article announcing that the Federal Reserve plans to hold long-term interest rates steady for the near future. So I'd like to talk to you about how that impacts apartment values in the Seattle area. Investors always ask us the same two questions. What's going on with current interest rates, and how much money can I borrow? To answer this, let's look at two key metrics and how they played out in 2018. In January 2018, fixed-rate loans were about 4.25%, but by November they climbed all the way to 5.1%. Additionally, debt coverage ratio stayed about the same at 1.25. So what was the impact? It's twofold. First, when interest rates climbed, borrowing money got more expensive. Second, when borrowing money gets more expensive, buyers can typically borrow less of it. Explained simply, if an apartment building in Seattle produced around $100,000 in net operating income, a buyer in January 2018 could borrow about $1.42 million, whereas the same borrower in November 2018 could only borrow $1.29 million. To tie this together, if the buyer has a fixed amount of cash to invest in a deal, they could pay approximately $130,000 less for the same property in November 2018 as they could in January. So where are we now? Long-term rates came down considerably towards the end of 2018 and stayed steady for several months at 4.5%. Additionally, with the Federal Reserve indicating they're taking a wait-and-see approach, we don't anticipate any interest rate hikes in the remainder of 2019. So where are we going? We predict long-term interest rates will end the year within 0.25% of where they are now. 2019 will be a stable year for multifamily investing, with pricing moving up or down depending on rent growth or decline in individual submarkets. Overall, it's not a very exciting prediction, but we think there's some life left in this cycle, so if you've considered selling, it's probably time for a valuation. So whether you want to get a free valuation or just talk about investing in 2019, get in touch with me.